I look like money, I smell like money, I talk money, money, got money. I look like money, I smell like money, I talk money. Yeah, cash money, that's so last year.
Yes, yes, yes. Power people. It is Thema Azize Serwa, the Womb Sauna practitioner. I am sending love to each and every one of you through the airwaves, through the World Wide Web. And I just want to send a word of encouragement. Many of my clients that I work with have just been reaching out because I'm very accessible and saying, Tama, I know we've set intentions for prosperity, wealth, the removal of fear, but with this energy as of late, been feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of tension. And for those of you who are aware of cosmic shifts, we have this beautiful Mercury retrograde. And I know that a lot of people have anxiety, they have issues with their technologies, etc. I've learned to appreciate the energy that a Mercury retrograde brings into my life because it slows me down, it takes me inward, and it makes me experience situations that I cannot control. And being a woman who sometimes has a propensity to be a control freak, that's a good thing. It brings balance into my life. So, anyway, I'm here to talk to you about money because so many of us find ourselves sometimes chasing the dollar, living lives that are mediocre, living lives that are not purpose driven because we just want to make sure we can have that tangible dollar in the bank. We want to make sure that we can satisfy people who are asking us for that dollar, our financial responsibilities. And I want you to realize that you are a vessel to be embodied by the power of the Most High, and what supplies all of your needs on a daily basis is grander than you. If the breath of life does not enter your body and wake you up each day, the amount of money in your bank account is insignificant. So sometimes we experience a lack of whatever is our top priority to help us realign with what's really important in our lives. Now, money, I love money. I love Little Kim's new song that she put out. I look like money, I smell like money. Money, 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 money. Me and money have a very good relationship. Money is my BFF. I can accomplish a lot with money. But the power is not in the money, the power is in me. And the power is in how I choose to use that money. And I realized this over time as I stepped into doing what I'm here to do in this life, being an entrepreneur, being a successful businesswoman, being out here grinding and seeing the ends meet and letting every day be my payday and getting out of that 9 to 5 mental conditioning that comes with that corporate mindset, and no longer letting the anxiety of the bi-weekly or weekly paycheck rule my life and my joy and my happiness and my peace. I instead set an alarm on my Microsoft Outlook calendar that goes off every single day that says payday, 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 and I see money flow in and out of my life every single day. Money stays in its defined purpose in my life, which is it is created to circulate. It is designed to come in and out of your life. It's money. If money is just sitting under your mattress collecting dust, it is not fulfilling its purpose. It is supposed to circulate. That is the purpose of money. That is why every single nation of this world has some form of currency to represent the intention of that circulating energy. So, I'm going to share with you a few points, and then I want to walk you through a spiritual affirmation or prayer, if you will, about your money situation and your relationship with money. Before we get into that, I want to share with you what my Baba shared with me. When I was trying to make the decision on whether or not it was time for me to leave my corporate job, and this was back in 2011, I had a lot of anxiety and fear around it because I have a lot of debt. And I wanted to make sure that I was not being foolish because I thought that that's what that was about. That to not stay in that mode would be foolish. But my Baba said to me, baby, you are going to stop worrying about money when you realize that all money is God in circulation. And as long as you are connected to your higher power, that current of abundance, that cosmic universal flow of unconditional love that provides everything you need. As long as you stay connected to that, you will learn that all of your needs will get met. And at the time that he said this to me, and I've shared this, in a public forum before, I was like, what is he talking about? I can't walk into Whole Foods and say, here's my currency card from God to buy this food. I'm like, come on now. I didn't get it. It was above my head at the time. But when I stepped out in faith and began to really create a space in my wealth building plan for divine participation, miracles. I create a space for miracles to happen in my finances. I've surrendered certain things that I know were stressing me out, and that despite all of the education I have a master's, several certifications, 2 bachelor degrees. Despite all of this education, despite all that I've accomplished in my career, there was still not enough. I said, okay. And when I say there was not enough, it wasn't that there was not enough money, but I really wasn't living my life to the fullest. So when I began to step into what I'm here to do, which is the womb sauna, which is empowerment work, I am a professional empower. When I stepped into that and surrendered 100% of my attention, my time, my energy, my ashe to being who I am here to be, I began to realize that every day was an opportunity for me to see things come together through my hands and through the hands of the Most High. And I could go on for hours about the miracles that I see happen in my finances. There are days where I look at the amount of money that has come in, and I say, well, wait a minute, I know this amount of money has to go out. And the old me would have said, well, how are we going to do this? And this energy of anxiety would have come. And I would have said, okay, I don't know how this is going to meet, but I got to do something. And that's the controlling nature that I used to flow when I always wanted to be in control. And now what I find myself doing is looking at what's in my hands today and honoring what I have and working it. Because it'll work when you work it. Work what's in your hands today, and I will apply whatever it is. If it's a creative idea, if it's money, I will use whatever is in my hands to unlock doors for myself. And when I release that vibration, I see spirit reciprocate and bless me. I have literally seen checks come in the mail from jobs I'm not even working anymore to bless me. I've seen money on the ground. I've seen money and orders come in through my website on days that I wake up and my body and my soul and my mind is exhausted, and spirit says it's time for you to rest. But the fear of, well, how can I afford to rest? I got bills, I got financial responsibilities. Spirit says sit down and rest. And I sit down and rest to come back and check my email hours later or the next day sometimes even, and I see that I've made money, passive income. So I share these things with you to inspire you, to call you to really focus on what's most important. And the truth of the matter is, if you are someone tuning in and you are bouncing between, the spirit of entrepreneurism, because I believe it is a vibration that you have to align with to be a successful entrepreneur, or taking that 9 to 5, I'll be transparent. Sometimes working a job was a cop out for me because I knew that to cultivate my own greatness was work. And there were times in my life where I didn't want to do the work of improving myself and really standing up in my full stature and walking it out each day of my life. But then I had to come to the truth and realization that I will have bills until the day I leave this earth. I'm either going to have some kind of utility bill or something. Somebody's going to want some of Tamer's money. So I can't be ruled by that energy. Just because somebody wants my money, I'm a sabotage fulfilling my destiny. Well, people are going to always want some of my money. It comes with being on this planet in this industrialized culture and society. Unless you want to unplug, and most of us ain't willing to walk that out. Okay, so I had to make a covenant that I would do two things so that I could be of the highest vibration to myself and to this world and create a positive impact. The first thing I had to decide to do was know who I am. Do the work of really making sure I know who I am when I look in the mirror, when I choose how to design my life and create the life I want to live each day. I had to be confident in that I know who I am. And I would decree and declare who I am every day. I am affirmations. The second thing I had to do was make a decision to be that. If I know that I'm an entrepreneur, the hell with the other stuff. I'm giving my energy to that because where the energy goes, the power flows. All right, so with that being said, any one of you who may be tuning in, or if you know someone who needs to hear this message, we are going to set an intention for a better experience with money. I want to go ahead and proceed at this time with releasing a spiritual affirmational prayer, if you will, over your life, over your financial situation. I am going to use my ashe to call upon the power that I'm connected to, which is vast, cosmic, all-knowing, almighty, all-powerful, never limited, not ruled by our fears. And I'm going to ask this power to assist you in your financial situation. So what I want you to do in preparation for this is take a deep breath. Take your right hand, put it over your stomach, right around your belly button area. That is where your solar plexus chakra is, which represents personal power, which is an illuminating chakra energy represented by the color yellow. We're going to start activating some of this power and circulating some of this energy within yourself. And then I want you to take your left hand and place it over the center of your chest. So right hand is right over that solar plexus area, your stomach area, right around that belly button, right above, a little bit above. And then over your heart chakra area is your left hand. And I want you to breathe. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through your mouth to another deep breath. In and out. And I want to speak blessings over you, powerful one. So to the Most High, to the spiritual realm, to all of heaven, to our ancestors, I give thanks. I thank you that we have an opportunity to be intentional about how we will handle our money, how money should be positioned in our value systems, and that money flows easily in and out of our lives, and we will always have more than enough, that we are abundant. We are the embodiment of your life-giving energy and power. And for that, we say thank you. And if it is true that you, being as cosmic and as vast and as powerful as you are, flows through us, and we are your vessels, then we are already abundant. We are already prospering. There is no such thing as suffering. There are no obstacles except for the ones that we decree and declare as such. These perceptions need our sanction to even exist, and so we shatter that mentality. We are initiating energy within ourselves to release a poverty or lack mindset. We no longer want to function and perceive suffering, lack, fear, anxiety, distrust of our intellect and our skills and our gifts. No, we surrender all of that. We send all of that energy and ask that you remove it from our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. And we send that energy on its way and we replace it with unconditional love and acceptance of who we really are. We ask that our higher selves bring us all the wisdom and knowledge that we need to move forward with our financial situation. May each person tuning in most high learn something about themselves in this very space that allows them to create unapologetic wealth in their lives. May this be a turning point and a change in how they relate to their money, how they handle their money, how they value money. And may we be able to share the success with one another and encourage and inspire each other. May we all connect in this vibration and uplift one another. And so, all that I have said, I know is truth. And that if we decide that we want to have that experience, it is ours. And so, if they are here, if they are present, and they are agreeing, whoever is listening anywhere in the world, it's yours. You have a divine birthright to have more than enough money and abundance and wealth flowing in your life. Receive it. Act like it. Look like money. Smell like money. Feel that vibration of abundance. And no matter what is happening around you, no matter what your bank account balance says, no matter what the bill collectors say when they call and harass you, you don't move from your truth. You have just ushered in this beautiful vibration and feeling of peace. You can use that vibration whenever you need it. Don't move from it. Walk it out and know that all is well. So, I love y'all. As always, it is a joy to connect with you. Stay encouraged, stay connected to the movement. I am truly ringing all throughout the world that you are powerful enough to heal yourself from anything. And it's time for us to let the womb be heard. So, for those of you who may not be familiar with the womb sauna and all of the things that are being birthed out, stay connected, join our email distribution list at thewombsauna.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We give thanks to all of the spiritual realm for helping us realign, get grounded, and be in peace about our money. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Peace.
I look like money, I smell like money, I talk money.